Okay, guys, this is insane. I asked Thor if he wanted a video, so welcome back to Norse Week. And we finally got rain where I thought we were like this far from a drought. We finally got rain and we're getting thunder. So thank you, Thor. I'm serious. I was worried about the farmers around here because my Pennsylvania is like pure clay, but like my yard was like starting to turn to dust. And my grass just had stopped growing and most of it was browning out, which I don't care. Then I'd have to get it cut, but I was worried for the farmers, so thank you, Lord. Thor is awesome sauce. He's becoming a lot closer lately too. You hear that thunder? That is epic. He's becoming a lot closer lately too, and we had talked about it, and we had talked about, he has a big brother vibe with everyone. And he definitely comes and he cares and, good naturedly talking about big brother, little sister, and everything. And he's gonna bite me if I don't finish the other part. We started off with a big brother, little sister dynamic. That is still there. It changed over time. So, yes, I'm marrying Thor. Everybody probably figured this out a long time ago. But yeah, as a spouse as well, he is awesome sauce. He's very loving and God, like she finally said something. He's very loving, he's very protective, he's very serious. He's very like, he's always gonna have that big brother vibe to me because that's where we started out, so it sounds very weird and unwholesome. I can't laugh or cheers. But as a spouse, he's very much, he's serious and he's known as deep thinker, so he thinks things over a long time. He has taken over a farm together. I love it. He has a huge patch. He's the one that got me back into Norse only household again. And he's like got this like big bear, big warm energy. And I get the idea for me, not for other people, because other people can get them, to get along fine. But when I have Norse and Greek together, I get the idea that behind my back, the Greek gods are going at the Norse gods. I don't think they do it for everyone, but with me, they have never gotten along. They hate each other. I had an incident where Odin's t-shirt pulled Hermes' statue off the altar and broke it. And Odin's there like, oh, that's a shame. And people even say they're the same god. Well, we couldn't tell Odin that. They do not like each other in this household. The Norse gods gave me a week with them because it started out with, a couple Egyptian deities and Greek deities, and they thought that was proper to honor them and spend time with them. But they're like, they're getting out of here. We don't like them. Thor's honest. Thor kind of gives me indication that other deities have in the past kind of looked down on him because, he's a god of the common man. He's not the god of the rich people, which is why Odin was insulting him with a river between them because not even Odin's suicidal. And I go, yep. And, he's a god of the common man. So anybody that works with their hands, anybody that does, anything you do, I always think of farming, but machines, machine work, anything you do with your hands, even computers. He's very interested in computers. He's very intelligent. I don't like how a lot of people, even pagans and heathens who should know better, they, they kind of make him look like he's a moron, and he's not. There are no stupid gods, okay? You don't get to be a god being a moron. He's not stupid. He's a deep thinker. He's just as intelligent as Loki or Odin, and more intelligent in some ways. He's just not flashy about it. He's not going to be like, okay, I have to prove I'm the smartest god here, watch me be clever. He's kind of sly, he is his father's son. He is kind of sly. He's got kind of that, almost wolfish energy of I'm gonna sneak over here and I'm gonna do something. He's very honest, but if he wants something, he can be kind of sly and charming. He can pull that out. He got that too. And just, like I prayed to him because I was worried about the farmers, and it's raining now, and we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. I don't always get that. I don't always get that. One thing he's pushing me to remind you guys of is there are Thor fanboys and girls out there, and they make it sound like every single time you talk to Thor, a thunderstorm will drop out of nowhere. Oh my God, no! You would kill the human race if that happened. Yeah, yeah. We're married. We spend every day together. We would literally drown everybody in this town if I kept doing that. I'd be fine. I live on a hill, but most of the people below me, not so much. Yeah, I would literally kill my neighbors if that happened. People would notice, the government would notice, and you'd be in a cage somewhere, and they would be using you to control the weather. No, it doesn't. Cheers, laughter. That doesn't always happen. No, so yeah, just because we got rain and thunderstorm now, it doesn't always happen. It looks like it passed over already, so that was a quick one. But we needed something. I'm glad it was quick because everything was dry, so we don't need flooding. Ooh, no, there's some thunder now. I guess it is going to go on for a while, which is good. We need it. But, yeah, whatever. I'm getting off track. I love Thor. I adore Thor. He's very intelligent. He's very hardworking. There will be times where I get a no. I had to sync that forever and a day because Thor can keep things running, like your computer or something else, and he can manifest darn near miracles for you. The people that put my sinks and everything in for my parents, we refuse to have anything to do with it. I've even called them out and offered to pay them good money, actual money. So I have issues with my sinks and stuff, and I have asked Thor for years about that, and they're still, they're okay. I can use them, but no one will come out and fix them. And Thor, I think with Thor, it's a thing of, do you trust me if I never fix this? Like, is this going to be like a bone of contention between us? I think it's just kind of one of those, not testing me, but kind of like, are you okay living with me if you have a leaky faucet? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, it's been that way forever and a day, and it's not going to get fixed anytime soon. And I cannot get, I've called like 4 or 5 plumbers. It's like the oddest thing that no one will come out and fix it. But hey, I trust Thor. If he wants a leaky faucet, then there's a reason for that. I will tell you one thing. It's because I have higher water pressure, I think. During the times, and we had a couple times they shut the water off in this area to repair stuff. I was the only person in town who had water. So, yeah, I was the only person in town that had water, so I could still cook and everything. I thanked them for the blessing. So I think it's exactly why, if that becomes a routine thing, I'm going to be very thankful to Loki, Odin, Thor. I knew I'd get to the right one eventually for that, because that means I'll have water even if our water gets shut off for a couple of days. I'll still have water. That's the miracle of that, I think. And I'm getting exactly back there. So yeah. So sometimes if you ask Worth or something and he's not coming through, there could be a hidden blessing in it. You might not know what it is for years, and then you'll hit a time where, because something wasn't fixed or something didn't come through, it turns out to be a blessing. So have faith in Thor. Don't believe the people that say it's only the real Thor if you get answered instantly. No, he's called deep thinker. He can take a good long time to think about things. He probably goes talks to Frigg about, future outcomes. I think he has his own foresight. And he has his own way about things, He doesn't he can move fast. He can move fast when he feels like it. He can move lightning fast. But he's also a god that's, he can also take forever and a day to get around to it, but he will get around. If you asked once, he knows. But, it's okay if you go to him. Like, let's say you asked a month ago for something and nothing has manifested. It is okay to go to Thor and say, Thor, Lord, that thing hasn't manifested. Do you want me to work with another god or goddess? Like, give me some kind of sign. Like, is it yes, no, or wait? And, he's pretty good about that because he understands, he's a god of people like farmers and that. He understands it might be something you do need faster work on. So, he's also okay if he is taking a while and you need it right away and he's just not answering really fast. He's okay if you go, I love you and I respect you, but I really have to go get this done. And you talk to another god or goddess. Usually you can wait. It's usually he waits on stuff he knows you can wait on, but I know sometimes there's situations where you can't. It's okay to go to another god or goddess. Sometimes you are going to get no. Like you get from any god. You're going to get wait or you're going to get no. So it's not always a yes, So if you got a no from Thor, that's okay. The gods don't always say yes. They do say no at times, even if it seems super important to us. So we hope you like that one. I want to thank for the rain and the lovely thunder, and we hope you guys are having a great one. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Loki's helping. Bye-bye.